Hi everyone, Mark Tewksbury here for Queer Queries, the questions sometimes even gay people don't know the answers to. This episode's query, what is Egale? Egale is Canada's leading organization for 2S LGBTQ plus people. Their work in research, education, awareness, and particularly in advocating for equality for all Canadians has saved so many lives over the years. Their motto is equal, not other. I've been lucky to intersect some of the work that Egale has done all the way back to the late 1990s and early 2000s when they were really leading the fight for the legalization of same-sex marriage in Canada. That fight actually ended up a court battle all the way to the Supreme Court, and the justices of that day ruled that the ban on same-sex marriage as it was written was unconstitutional, which led to the introduction of Bill C-38 in the House of Commons that legalized same-sex marriage. Just for a little tidbit, it was under Liberal Justice Minister Irwin Cotler. The kind of work Egale does is so far-reaching. I'll give you a few other examples. Helen Kennedy, longtime executive director, has become a friend over the years, and I remember doing an all-night sleep outside with her to bring awareness to the LGBTQ plus homelessness issues. Our community is hit very hard by families rejecting kids that have nowhere to go. I remember when I first joined the board of the Olympic Committee, Egale came in and did sort of an introduction on the LGBTQ plus acronyms and education, just so that we became more familiar as a sports system with some of these terms. And it was such an amazing moment for me to be with all the sport leaders of the country, like people from boxing and judo and the most masculine, macho kind of people, all yelling after the instructor says, G stands for gay, L stands for lesbian. I was like pinching myself. I couldn't believe it was happening. When I was an athlete, that would have been unthinkable, but that's why progress is so great. And finally, just most recently, during the pandemic, I was lucky enough to host a 10-part series, a web series, called In Your Corner, that really looked at issues of sport and isolation and how we're surviving the pandemic. And it was so fun. If Jonathan and Dennis are watching, miss you guys. But I really love this episode because sometimes we take progress for granted and we don't realize the organizations that have been out there fighting to make sure that we all face equality. So my query this episode is, who's advocated for you? Who's helped make your life a little bit better? Please like or comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to the Mark Tewksbury channel.